The mountain brush fire above Mililani Mauka is still burning. The Honolulu Fire Department says it is continuing airdrop efforts with help from the military, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and the State Land Department. We do know that HFD is set to provide the latest updates, so hopefully they're up now. Let's try to listen in.
Hello and good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Fire Chief Kalani Hao of the Honolulu Fire Department. Before I go into the current status of our fire that we have up in Mililani Mauka, I wanted to speak directly to our community. I know as this fire, we closed day 5 of our operations of our fire. I just wanted to, just reach out to the community, know that there have their fears and some concerns that we have as the fire has progressed throughout this week. And I know seeing smoke and ash is very unnerving and scaring for people for days. And I know being told to shelter in place is not comforting. But our hope today is to provide you enough information and let you know that we are working around the clock with teams that are just highly professional teams to ensure your safety and well-being. We are confident and well prepared to continue this fight until it's extinguished. You're going to refer to our PowerPoint on the top. I'm going to give a current status of our situation. Right now, there's no change to our affected area. We're still at 1,100 acres at this time. And I'm pleased to report that it is at 70% containment, and that is due to the favorable wind conditions and the collaborative efforts of our state, federal, city, and private partners. Currently, we have our air campaign as our operation, which is what we're mainly using to fight this fire due to the inaccessibility of the ground in the remote areas. And we have 2 helicopters from HFD, 1 contract helicopter. Our partners from the U.S. Army and National Guard are providing 2 helicopters, so 7 aircraft in the air. And we look to have the same amount tomorrow to continue this operations, and the weather conditions are favorable. Throughout the day, we are very well aware of the conditions that is going to change throughout the week, and through Saturday and through Sunday, the winds will be picking up and normal trade winds. But we have contingency plans in place, and again, we're well prepared to address that and pivot our operations to address any of those concerns. So at this time, I'm going to bring Captain Kennard up to, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. We actually have partners from the Department of Interior. Our Fish and Wildlife Service has ordered and brought in hotshot teams from California, and they're actually on the ground now, and we're going to put them to work right around the Mililani Mauka community in the areas that is safe for them to operate, to just get ahead of the game should the winds pick up and the fire gets out of control. And we have it contained, but we're just being overly cautious with this, and they're going to be just working around the community to create fire breaks just as a contingency plan. So there will be, I think we have approximately 30 people on island now, and we're waiting for more to arrive tomorrow, maybe 8 to 10 more. So again, ground crews are here from California to help create fire breaks around the Mililani Mauka community. And I'll pass it on to Jamie so we can share some information we want to pass on to the community so they can protect themselves, and I'll be available for questions after the presentation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Fire Captain Jamie Song. I'm the Public Information Officer from the Honolulu Fire Department. We do have some educational materials we just want to share with the public. So if you go to our website, fire.honolulu.gov, or the hawaiiwildfire.org website, there is a Ready, Set, Go packet that has extensive information on how you, in the public as a community, can better prepare yourself in times like this when there's a wildfire. And also on our trucks, we also have QR codes on our apparatus that will take you to that same website on fire.honolulu.gov where you can find this packet. So this is just one page of that packet, but it has sections and checklists to make it easy for you to just go through and see, are you prepared for an emergency? Things like, have you made and practiced a family evacuation plan? Have you made your yard from 30 feet out from your house zero-scape? Things like that. So we just really encourage the community to visit our website and check this packet out. Next, I would like to introduce Dr. Clay Traurnicht from the University of Hawaii, Manoa, and he can speak on the topography and terrain of the area.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me to talk. I really wanted to just make a couple points about this fire. A lot of people are asking and kind of wondering how these areas burning so vigorously and what makes it so difficult to contain. And I think it's important, a couple of things to keep in mind is, first of all, we often, well, not often, but we will sometimes have these fires where prevention measures like fuel breaks and mitigation aren't really going to be that useful to contain it. So, before these fires break out, and unfortunately, this is one of those situations where we're burning up into this kind of wet forest vegetation. And the other thing about this fire is those conditions and the fuel types and terrain make it extremely, extremely difficult to contain, to actually get on the ground and suppress. And so when we're talking about, community concern with, why isn't more being done, I think it's really difficult for people to understand just how dangerous it is to move through that environment. You're talking about this aluhe fern, which is the predominant fuel type, which kind of carpets these forests, and that's really what the fire is following. And when you're walking through that without a fire, you're literally swimming through this stuff. And so it's really, really difficult and challenging terrain to move around in. You add the element of fire, it becomes incredibly dangerous. And then on top of that is the topography, and so just trying to move from one ridge to another. And so you can imagine if you're a firefighter trying to face conditions where that fuel type is burning and you need to get out of the way due to wind shift or whatever it may be, it's extremely, extremely dangerous conditions. And so unfortunately, a lot of these operations we see, we are really reliant on air support. And we'll have to sort of scope out and kind of understand the impacts that this fire will have. And I know a lot of people are concerned with what it's doing to the forests up there. Yeah, and I'll be available for questions as well. Thanks.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Lisa Young. I'm with the Clean Air Branch, Department of Health. We're doing some monitoring of the air quality. So I just want to let you know that, we deployed about 6 air quality sensors around Mililani and Ewa. They're mainly at the schools, and they measure fine particulates, which is what smoke is made out of. And they are 24 hours, pretty much real-time measurements. And for the most part, it looks like the air quality's been good, and sometimes in the moderate range. So if you're being affected by the smoke, the best thing to do is probably to reduce your exposure to the smoke, whether it's going indoors and using air condition to recirculate, and maybe if you're having issues, you definitely should contact like a doctor or a medical professional. Make sure that you keep medications available should you have issues, and maybe keep hydrated. What else did you have to know? Oh, right. So if the public wants to know the air quality, it is on the website. It's called Air Now Fire and Smoke Map, and they can track the monitors that we've put up at the site. So there'll be like color levels, green, yellow, orange, and red. So the green is pretty much good air quality. The yellow is moderate. Orange is unhealthy for people that are sensitive, individuals who have like lung and heart issues, or the very young, or the very old. And also in that website, there are some actions that can be taken. So it provides good information for the public if you're really concerned about your air quality. But regardless of the colors, I mean, if you feel that it's affecting you, by all means, shelter in place or reduce your exposure, regardless of what the colors are, because everyone's different, and they may, react differently to the smoke. I'll be here for questions as well. Thank you.
Again, we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Hey, Chief, this being such a remote area, I don't know, what kind of stuff could it possibly cost us?
We don't really want to speculate, but most wildfires are started by humans. There is, at the point where where the origin of the fire, there is no power lines in that area. It's below, so it's highly unlikely. But again, our investigators are looking into it, so I don't want to speculate at this time. So we're still, I think in a previous press conference, we did state that if anyone did see anything, to contact the Department of Interior. And I think we provided some of that information earlier, and we can get that information out to you.
Are the hotshots already responding, or are they in place to get ready to? Can you just kind of details?
We will actually start the operations at 07:30 tomorrow morning. They will report at 07:30 up at our command post, the operations post up at our Mililani Mauka Fire Station, and they will deploy them again to work around the Mililani Mauka community to cut some fire breaks or do some groundwork in that area.
So the Weather Service just issued a fire weather watch effective Sunday morning through Monday afternoon. What steps is HFD going to take this weekend, and how strong winds could impact the firefighting strategy?
Well, again, we have contingency plans, and having, the hotshot teams from California is they provide that extra level of protection around the community. But I feel that tomorrow we're going to have the same amount of resources on hand to continue to pour water on this fire and get the containment down to a higher percentage. And we do have it boxed in right now. But again, we're confident, but we have to be cautious knowing that this weather is coming in. So again, today is a good day. It's still going to be relatively favorable tomorrow. So again, just having our resources in place. We also reached out to the Department of Emergency Management, HPD, to come up with contingency plans on evacuation procedures, and that's all being worked on right now as we speak. So we're just, again, out of abundance of caution, we are trying to think of everything that we can should it turn, the fire turn and reignite and come back to the community.
You mentioned the favorable conditions. Can you elaborate on that?
Very light winds. Initially, the winds were moving. Kona winds was moving towards the east, but now the winds are coming in from the northeast and the normal trades. So it was relatively holding the fire and pushing it more back into the burnout area, and that's why we're able to make significant progress today as the fire. We went from 30% containment last night, 50% at 7 o'clock this morning, and now it's at approximately 70% contained. But again, there's no real forward movement or expansion of that the affected area. We pretty much have it boxed in, and we just continue to work the perimeter and get any hot spots in the interior as well. Again, but I really think that it's the partnerships that we have with all of the stakeholders, the federal, the state, the city. Everybody's really coming forward to help, and I think that is going to contribute to the success of us extinguishing this fire. Any more questions?
So you're gaining ground.
We're not losing ground,
Okay.
Yeah, again, we're confident, but we're just cautious. Fire is unpredictable. And as Doctor stated, it's deep-seated. It's something that we cannot guarantee. But again, I'm confident in our personnel and the people that we have and our equipment that we have that we're gonna extinguish this thing. So Very confident. Any questions? Well, thank you for coming.